What's a film producer?
That's the toughest question. There are lots of types of film producer. The sort of producing that I do tends to be about developing the script and raising the money, which is the boring bit, and then being around for the shoot as a support to the director.
What are the real problems that a producer and director face in trying to bring Shakespeare to the screen?
From a creative point of view, it's being willing to cut. People have often said that Shakespeare was written for radio. He over-introduces people and things because he was dealing with an audience who were often not focused. You had to remind them a lot what the plot was, who people were when actors were doubling. You know, you say, "Here comes my Lord Essex," because the last time you saw him, he was somebody else. And so you need to go through the text and remove that additional information.
Do you see a difference between a screen actor and a stage actor? Are there some people who can't make the transition?
I know it sounds basic, but it is that thing of feeling that you're going in for a film prepared in that you've learnt the whole film, you have your arc worked out in advance. And I think that a lot of the screen actors, pure screen actors, like to discover in the moment. And that can be really, really brilliant, or it can be terribly frustrating from a filmmaker point of view, where you're looking at it thinking, you actually got it on the first take, and here we are on take 24. And really, I'm not sure that we're not going to go round and back to the beginning again through that discovery route.
I want to ask you about that, actually, about the whole use of previews to audiences.
I think the process of previews with audiences are incredibly important. And I think, you know, we use them in theatre because you want to see how the audience reacts. And if you can make changes that make the audience react better, why would you not make them? And that's the way we approach film previews, in that we are going in to be taught about the film we've delivered by the audience. And there's something about sitting, you know, I always sit in the middle of the theatre, not in reserved seats, with the, and you just know when people are concentrating and when they're focused and when you've got their attention, and if they're wriggling about, you sort of know you haven't really got them. And I think you feel that in theatre and you feel that in cinema when you've got it right. Directors should never be afraid of that. It's a fantastic process.